Now, what are we playing? Or is this your game?
So we're at the SF Game Development booth, and this is the developer that's a part of our community, and he's showing off Swing Striker. And so SF Game Development hosts monthly events in the Bay Area. We have a community of over 12,000 developers, and then we help get them exposure for their games at GDC.
So what is this Swing Striker you said? Is that, by the way, love the hat. Is that Kermit, or what is that on your hat?
This is Toad, because we actually have two games going on here. A small little one over there where, well, first, Swing Striker is like intergalactic grappling hook soccer, where you're playing like Spider-Man Rocket League. You're swinging around, you're hitting a ball, you're trying to avoid the enemies blowing you up, because it's all a sci-fi kind of futuristic setting where people are bored of normal soccer, and now they're swinging from the ceiling, they're blowing each other up, and all that sort of crazy nonsense.
So is this going to be like the next World Cup is going to be playing by these rules?
Yes, entirely.
I mean, this year's World Cup, obviously, we got to play by the old rules, but we got 4 years to change the rules.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we got to get this game out there so everyone can learn how to before the World Cup, of course. And then this one is for Toadled, which is a cute little toad who's very hungry and starts off eating flies, then mice, then dogs, people, buildings, planets. The government gets involved, there's tanks, and you become the universe eventually.
I wish the audience could see my face right now, because I'm getting increasingly horrified the more this toad eats.
Yes, you should, because he grows extra heads, he loses his bones. As long as he has a mouth, everything's okay.
Wow, okay, all right, very, very hungry toad. And so, okay, so I'm gonna switch hands here so that I can point the camera over at the TV, and so I want you to tell me kind of, well, they're sort of between games, but I want you to sort of tell me what we're looking at here once they start playing. Oh, now they're playing again, okay.
Sure, yeah.
So what are we looking at here?
So, in Swing Striker right now, we have two different characters playing. We have Basic B on the left side, who is a robot, and then Penny Webb, who is a little spider. And so they're trying to hit the ball onto the other side. It's kind of like Gang Beast, where, you know, the controls are a little wonky at first. You're trying to figure out, like, how do I even move here? But once people get into it, it gets really competitive. So just got a good score right there. And, you know, they just kind of go for a 3 or 5 minute match. Doing different abilities, swinging around trying to get the ball in the goal, really.
There's for sure some Spider-Man game mechanics happening there.
Yes, there definitely is. Spider-Man was definitely an inspiration for our little thing, Tarzan as well, but Rocket League too for the PvP goals and all.
How do you come up with the ideas for these games? Because these are both things that in a million years I couldn't have dreamed up.
Thank you. These actually are old games that we made for Flash way back when for board.com. So these were both on the website. PewDiePie played this one way back, and they had 20 million plays online on web. So that was like a decade ago, though. So now we've really amped it up, have a whole single-player storyline as well, boss fights. It's kind of like Super Meat Boy, big saw blades everywhere in that mode. But yeah, I just kind of looked through the backlog of our old games, those old Flash games, and then how can we fix it up? How can we make it feel better for console as well?
So when the Flash games came out, you were like 12 years old?
No. When was that? I'm 37 now, so like, yeah, 26, 27, I think, around that time. Yeah.
Do you have any nostalgia for the era of Flash games?
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I think it's kind of coming back around with all these like web game platforms, pokey, crazy games, a lot of these like no install apps. Kids these days, they just want to get in and play. So we've been doing a lot on our like mobile side to like really reduce that friction, make it feel more casual too.
Yeah, what was it that was kind of the magic of Flash games?
I think it was like you could just hop on to a website and just have all of these different things, you know, would be just a few minutes, little experiences, not like, oh, I need a 2-hour set time to like really dig into this. I think it's like a nice little escape, you know, kind of kill some time sometimes. Yeah, wide audience too. Kids loved them, adults too. Yeah.
And you can even play on your work computer because you don't have to install anything.
Exactly. Just hop in, no install needed. Just play right there in browser, for sure.
Awesome. And tell me the names of these games one more time. You said one was Totally something or other?
Totaled. So
Totaled. Is that the game art that I'm looking at right there?
Right here.
Totaled. Okay.
Yep. It's multiple heads.
He looks very hungry.
So yes, you start off as a kind of little toad who falls from the sky mysteriously as this little tadpole fallen in the water. There's a bunch of them. It is a roguelike, so I wanted to explain that they grow, they get weird, and they die, and then they have more little eggs. So that's, every cycle happens, and roguelike mechanics now make sense. So we're starting as a tadpole, just kind of eating things. Starts off pretty easy to get you into things, but eventually you'll be able to select some upgrades. So I can choose a little friend to help me, change my tongue out, or wear a badge that'll give me a buff. So I'm going to do the fire tongue, have a little bit of crowd control later on. That's really helpful when there's a lot of enemies going on.
You can change tongues. That's amazing.
Yes, of course. Yes. It's all about eating these little creatures, gaining their DNA to mutate yourself. So we have a little chameleon friend now as well, Leon the chameleon, who will eat some of the little bugs for us. So we're just going to keep growing.
And there's your fire tongue.
Yep, so boop, you get a little fire so that I only had to click once to kill both of those guys, to eat both of those guys.
Yeah, those flies don't stand a chance against that.
Boop. Nope. If they touch me, though, if I don't eat them in time, they will start hurting me as well. So you have to be a little careful, manage, who's getting close, where's there a lot of them. If things are too intense, you could always put it into slow-mo, which has a cooldown, something else that you can kind of upgrade over time. And you can eat everything except for bombs. They give you, indigestion.
Don't eat bombs. That's bad.
Pretty good advice, generally.
That'll make that mission burrito look very easy to digest by comparison.
Very much so. Do not want a burrito bomb. But yes, this is kind of out for Steam right now. We have a demo, but we are working on a mobile version as well. But you can kind of get it on either platform. On Steam, use your controller. You're aiming with the joystick.
His eyes are getting crazier as he eats.
Yes, he does, definitely. And in a couple of levels, he has more than two of them.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate
and I hope
it
you have a great show.
Yes,
thank you, guys.
Thanks. You too.
Thank you very much.
Hi. Can I say a few
Oh,
words
yeah, of
about-
course, yeah. First of all, how tall are you?
So I'm 6'9". I'm 6'9". I'm probably
Amazing.
one of the tallest folks at GDC.
Anybody who sees me, I look like a 12-year-old kid compared to this guy.
Yes. So a little bit about what we do. So my name's Jordan Schutz. I'm the organizer of SF Game Development, and it's actually the largest gaming community in the Bay Area. So all the folks that are watching NBC right now, you can actually join our meetup completely for free. And so what we do is we try to give developers like these folks the opportunity to show off their games. A lot of them are building, developing, and so if you're ever interested in building a game, you can join our community for completely free, and we host events every single month in the Bay Area.
Very cool. And tell me the name of the group one more time.
It's called SF Game Development.
SF Game Development. And people are developing games for all different platforms, all different genres.
Everything. And so we have a lot of students, we have indies, we have funded studios that attend our events every single month. We have a community of over 12,000 people. And so we host our events every single month so you can bring your game and come and learn about game development. We have technical talks, and we just hosted a large after-hours event with Unity, Viverse, and Genies at DNA Lounge actually last night, and we had 3,500 developers register with over 2,000 folks showing up at the door for the event.
What makes San Francisco such a great place to be a game developer or to come as a game developer?
So what's amazing about San Francisco is that we've really built a community of builders, right? People move to San Francisco to build their dreams. And what's great about the city is that there's so many like-minded individuals that also are engineers. They have great backgrounds. And so there's a great community here of folks that can get together on a concept like video game development and start their businesses here. And so San Francisco for me has been really the mecca and the way that I've been able to accelerate my career just by surrounding myself with so many like-minded individuals.
Very cool. Jordan, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. And one more time, SF Game Development is the organization.
SF Game Development. Yeah, you can find us on Meetup, Luma, or Eventbrite, or go to our website, sfgamedevelopment.com.
Awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.